Hello, hello. Hi, guys. It has been a while. Oh my goodness, I feel like I haven't been live in forever, but we are back. We are back. If y'all are new to my page, let me do my quick little intro. Hi, my name is Lindsay. I'm the owner and designer of Tarnation Creations. I live in Oklahoma. I've been in business for 5 years, and tonight I get the pleasure, the ultimate pleasure of getting to collaborate with TMI Gifts. They are a fabulous family-owned business in Golden, Mississippi. If you have not followed them, please follow them. They are on Pinterest, they're on Facebook, they're on TikTok, they're on YouTube. They have their own app. It's completely free, TMI Gifts. You can also shop tmigifts.com. And anytime you're shopping with them, hello, Miss Debbie. Hi, Krista. Hey, Miss Kathy. Hi, friends. Thanks so much for popping in. Anytime you guys are shopping with tmigifts.com, you can use my code TC20. That code will give you 20% off your entire purchase. Whether or not you purchase what I'm showing you, if you're shopping for other things, you can even be shopping for Christmas presents. You can use my code on any time you are shopping. Hi, TMI. TMI's in the chat. Y'all say hi to Miss Tiff. How's everyone doing? I know it's been a hot minute. I'm so sorry. It's been a crazy summer. We're going to get caught up as we design, but tonight we are doing not one, but 2 TMI kits. Okay, so we're gonna do one first, and then we're gonna do the second one. But sometimes this happens. Sometimes you guys blow out a kit and they have just enough supplies that we can do a second one just a little bit different. So there are still a few of these kits available. I believe there are only 8 of this kit available, okay, which is the cream skull, and it's got the glitter. It's got a little tiny touch of pink, but we're designing with pink. I believe you can only get this skull. Hey, Krista girl. You can only get this skull in the kit, okay? So if you guys wanted to purchase this skull and just use a different design, use your own stuff with it, you'll only be able to get this in the kit. And there's only 8 of these left. And the second kit, it's a little tiny bit different. It's more browns and golds and pearls, and we have 11 of these left, okay? So what you're gonna do, and I talked about this in my promo videos, but you guys are gonna supply your own base. So whether that is a candlestick or a tray or a cake stand, whatever kind of base you're gonna use, you're gonna supply that yourself. And I'm just here to give you the ideas and the inspiration. If you want to design along with me. The replay is actually going to be posted on my YouTube page. So if y'all aren't following me over YouTube, please do so. It's Tarnation Creations. You guys can find me there. Hey guys, hey, thank you so much. But there are still some kits available, but you guys have already bought, I think you guys have already bought over 30 of these kits. So please, if you have purchased one of these kits and you have already designed something with it, send me a photo or tag me in your post. I'm going to be posting everyone's photos that you all have sent me. We're going to be putting them up all over my page so you guys can brag away, show me your designs. I always design my kits to kind of have a little bit of extra supplies in them so that you guys can use these extra supplies on other designs. That's always my goal, so that you are getting the most bang for your buck when you purchase these kits. Hello, North Carolina. Hi. How's everyone doing? Aw, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Okay, if anyone is new in here, say hi. Don't be shy. We are an awesome group of people. We love to get to know our community. We love to get to know each other. We talk, we engage in the convo. I love to do roll call, which I'm going to do up next. I want to see where everyone is watching from. If you see your state in the roll call, at that person, say, hey, where are you at? You never know when you're going to make friends. I met my wreath bestie, which is Courtney from Southern Owls. I met her through watching her online. And I was afraid to say hi too. So I just want to encourage that, never, and that's partly why I do roll call, is because you never know when you're going to meet your next best friend. So don't be shy, say hi. I'm just here to entertain and engage, and hope you guys have a great time. Hello, hi guys. Okay, I'm also, for those of you that may want to watch, I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on TikTok. So you guys can choose which platform you like more. I actually think the lighting tonight on TikTok is a little bit better. Every night it's different. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. Hi everyone. It's been so long. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, we're gonna dive in. First and foremost, we're gonna do this kit first, okay? And what we're gonna be doing is I specifically use spray foam insulation for this design. However, I know a lot of people aren't comfortable with spray foam insulation. So what I did when I designed this kit with TMI, I included a foam green block for you, okay? So if you have not used spray foam insulation, all you're gonna do is cut a chunk off of your green foam, and you are just going to hot glue that onto the top of the skull base, okay? If you want to learn more about insulation foam, reach out to me. I have a whole entire course through another avenue that can teach you all about spray foam insulation. But for me personally, I love to use spray foam insulation for my designs. But I thought for everyone else, if you're new to designing or you just want to follow along easy, you don't want to let something cure overnight, that's why we included the foam in this kit for y'all. So you're just going to need a tiny little slice. You're going to have a ton left over for centerpieces, other projects, anything that you may need or your heart may desire. You're going to have a lot left over. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Okay, let's dive into the first kit. Who purchased the pink kit? I want to see. Put a emoji, put a Halloween emoji in the comments. If you purchased the first kit, let me show you all what it comes with. These beautiful, look at these glittered burgundy, lighter pink touch, but a little bit darker. Hello, everyone. Look how many you're going to get on this bush. It's huge. This is going to cut up into a ton of different pieces. I also chose to go with a little tiny touch of purple, but these darker leaves is what I was going for. We're going to be doing a glam inspired piece with this one. And then we're going to go a little bit more spooky on the other kit. So that's why I say, whichever one is your vibe, purchase whichever kit kind of gives you that vibe. The black rose leaves, I love these. And TMI has these in a bunch of different colors, but these sell out fast. So if you guys like the rose leaf sprays, get them while TMI has them because I think some of them have already sold out, okay? Next up, this really, really pretty, it's almost like a dried peony. You get a bud and you get a full-blown stem there. We're going to use at least one, maybe both. We'll see. This is what's bringing the glam. These glittered picks. This is a designer pick. Look at this. I'm trying to make sure it catches in the light. These are so gorgeous. These are not sold. Did you want to claim one, Nicole? These are not sold. I have not listed them on my website either. But if you, Nicole, if you want to claim one, let me know right away. I was so drawn to this when I was picking this kit out because of the sparkle and shine. I don't even have a ring light on. Look at the way it is catching the light. I absolutely love this. Okay, so we're going to be using this for our glam, and it matches perfectly with the glitter that's put on the skull. All right, and then we're bringing the drama. Okay, we're going to use this faux pink pampas grass bundle. And this, I think, would be beautiful for a Breast Cancer Awareness Month. TMI does have this in stock still. So if you guys wanted to do a Breast Cancer Awareness Month wreath in this pink faux pampas, I think would be so pretty. Hello, friends. Hello. How is everyone doing? All right. So we're just going to dive in. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started here. The way that I'm going to design the first kit is actually going to be a little bit more of a beginning design technique, and then we're going to go a little bit more advanced, okay? It has been a while. I'm getting back to it. So what we're going to do first and foremost, for this ceramic skull, I am not actually putting this on a base. I want this sits perfectly. It is completely flat, so it's going to sit nice. You're not going to worry about that. I'm not going to have a base for this. I want this to be just a focal centerpiece that you can put on your fireplace mantelpiece. You can put it in the center of your table. You can put it at your entryway table. I think this would be really cool in a salon or a nail studio. I just think this would be super fun, glam, gorgeous, and easily removable, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. And my particular vision for this design was kind of like a glam faux hawk, kind of, not 100%. We're gonna go a little bit out of that straight faux hawk line, but that was kind of the inspiration when I was picking out my supplies for this piece, was kind of a little bit of a mohawk. So we're gonna trim this up and we're gonna sprinkle it around throughout our foam, first and foremost, to get our shaping. Hello, Nicole's coffee table. Yes, that works. That works too. Okay, we're gonna catch up for a minute while I start trimming up all of my supplies. How is everyone doing? I'm reading some comments as I'm cutting. Yes, y'all, I have been gone for a while. Between traveling, I helped my best friend move across the country. I then had family visiting. I had my kiddo was in a cast. He broke his first bone. We've had surgeries. We've had a lot going on. You know, life has been lifing. But we're doing great, and we're doing better now. And I'm done with my travels for I think a while. We'll see if there's more. You never know. Never say never. That's kind of become my little motto. I did see the here note. Yes, they have so many great things. All right, so I'm just kind of peeling these apart. These break apart pretty nice. Oh, look how many cuts we're going to get out of this. So tell me what you guys have been up to this summer. Who is already full-blown designing Halloween? Miss Vivian says these supplies are amazing. Well, thank you. I got to hand pick out each and every single item that went into this kit. So if you are interested in getting this kit, I believe there are 8 of this kit left. Hey, girly girl. You know who I'm talking to. Miss you, friend. All right. So I've got mine pulled apart. I'm going to try and go through, find out my tallest one. And I may, let's see, do I want it that tall? I don't think I want it that tall. So we're going to trim it down, which is great because by trimming it down, we're going to actually get more pieces, which we're not going to even need to use all of these. So you're going to have plenty left over. Miss Danette did a cowboy boot design. Awesome. I love anything rustic or Western. Being that I'm in Oklahoma, it's pretty easy to do. It's a great seller for me, but I am all about the Halloween. If you followed me for a while, you know I'm a Halloween girl. I'll take a Halloween design any day, left or right. I'm here for it. So we are doing this kit this week, and then we have one more Halloween kit that is completely different. So if you guys want to check out a mesh Halloween kit, I'm going to be doing that as well with TMI coming up soon. Kendra broke her elbow. Oh no, friend. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. That is terrible. Oh, it's no fun. You know, I've never broken a bone. Hey, Miss Amber, how are you? Okay, has anyone else not ever broken a bone? Is it just, am I the weirdo? I've never broke, like a toe or a finger. I don't count those. Like broken something where you needed a cast. Like that's what I count it as. There's my bestie. Hey, Miss Amber girl, how are you? I know, Amber, what is up with us? We never broken a bone? What? All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with our design. And whether you're using the green foam or you're using insulation foam, it just goes in so nice and easy. And this is fully wired, so you're going to be able to manipulate it however you want. And really, this is just a design to your heart's content. Okay, there's no magic sauce on this. It's gonna be really what kind of looks visually interesting to you. But I really kind of wanted to give that kind of a little nod to a faux mohawk. So I'm going to be kind of spreading these out evenly. Okay, we're going to be making that kind of go along. Yeah, my best friend did break her back. I think that does count, Amber. I think that counts. Broken foot. Oh, no, I fainted in the shower. Broken ankle in 3 places. Got 7 stitches. No! Girlfriend, that's terrible. I hope that was a long time ago. I really hope this has not been recent. Okay, anytime you're going through with your design, I always love to, when I'm doing centerpieces, make sure you have a good lazy Susan, okay? You're going to be spinning that thing around, trust me. But always go around, make sure you've got your glue globs taken care of too. Krista! Krista's in the house, y'all. Thank you so much, Krista girl. Y'all give it up for Miss Krista, my mod. She's the bestest ever. How are you, girl? Her name is Spicy Margarita. If you guys don't know my mod, you guys say, hey. Okay, so here's where we're going so far. She's already glamorous and fabulous. Look at the shaping. Hello, Miss Tammy. Look at this shaping. Okay, and we're just getting started. It kind of also reminds me of like, what is it? Brazil, when they have the big, huge parades in Brazil. Oh, with the headdresses. I love watching it. Do y'all watch that? I watch that. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. So I've got my kind of shaping, my fan shaping that I wanted. And then I'm going to kind of start spreading it out even more up top. I fell down my steps, hit the side of my foot on the pavers, and broke my foot pins. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Carnival. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Carnival. Oh, no. That's terrible. Oh. Okay, it's on my bucket list to go to Carnival at one point. At one point, it's on my bucket list. On my bucket list. We'll see, though. We'll see. It's also, what else is, what else might be on your guys' bucket list? I also want to go to an Olympic Games. Like, witness an event at the Olympic Games. But I sat down and I made my bucket list last week when I was traveling. I thought it would just be something fun to do, to work on just a little bit more. Oh, okay. She already has movement. What do y'all think? Look at her. She's, oh, okay, I'm loving it. It's different. It's out there. I know. It may not be for everyone. That's okay. That's okay. I kind of love designing things that are a little bit different and wacky and outside the box. That's just kind of me, though. Hello, my name is Michelle. I'm from California. Hey, Miss Michelle. Oh, well, thanks so much for joining us tonight. What part of California? Let's do roll call. Have we done roll call? Have we done roll call? I feel like we missed roll call. Let's do roll call. Type in what state everyone is watching from. Let's do roll call, folks. Okay. She looks like she's a Las Vegas showgirl. Did I read that right? She could be that too. She could be that too. We got Ohio. We got Texas. We've got Alabama. I know we've got California already in the house, and we've got Washington in the house. We've got Mississippi in the house, Kansas, Salt Lake, Carolinas, Kentucky. Hey, Miss Jessica. Hey, Miss Amber in Oklahoma. We've got some fellow Oklahomans in here, guys. Hello, hello. Michigan, coastal Alabama. Oh, hey. Hi, guys. Oh, Pennsylvania, Louisiana. Okay, who follows me over on Facebook? Because when we were doing our road trip across the country, I tried to post whenever we went into a new state. I tried. Sometimes we just had to zip through. We barely even stopped. Okay. Is this not fabulous? The movement. I'm here for it. But I'm going to use it all. I'm going to use it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. So we're going to put all of it in here. I may not even end up using all of these supplies, but they're all picked out for you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm already obsessed with this. Already. She's divine. She's divine. Well, thank you. I'm just cleaning up a little bit of my excess here. Already. I'm loving it. Miss Ruth is in Australia watching you guys. Hey, Miss Kat, how are you, girl? Thank you. Do we have any folks watching from another country? If so, let me know. Okay, now we're going to go in with our rose leaves. We're going to get these nipped up. We're going to balance out all that pink. Here we go. Julie's in Oklahoma. Well, hey, how's it going? All I'm going to trim these. I don't want them quite so long. So we're just putting in one stem at a time. Miss Donna's in Arizona. Oh, it's hot in Arizona. It is hot, hot, hot. Oh my goodness. All right. So now we're just going to use those black rose leaves. Sprinkle them around in the back, I think. Hey, Louisiana, what's going on? 118. I knew it was supposed to be hot there. Ooh, is that record? That's gotta be record breaking though, right? That has to be record breaking. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, I'm gonna cut some of these in half because we don't need them quite so tall, especially at the front. So at the front, we're gonna sneak these in on the sides. And remember, all of these that are wired, you want to kind of use that wire in there to your advantage, right? Shape it out. Don't just stick it in there. You want to bend it as you're shaping it to give it some more movement. Hey, Miss Teresa in Oklahoma. We got quite a few Okies in here, guys. How's it going? Okay. Oh, I love it. It's like I said, it's kind of out there. It's kind of wild, but I kind of love it. I dig this. Okay, so for those of you who might be asking, this kit, hang on, let me make sure I've got the right one. Oh my gosh, this kit is 70 cookies, but if you use my discount code TC20, you'll get 20% off. Plus, if you guys get just the kit, you get free shipping. Okay, so that makes this kit, oh my gosh, that makes this kit 56. This entire kit 56. You'd spend more on that if you just bought all the supplies. That's wild. And there's only 8 of them left. But hey, if y'all wanted to put this in a wreath, put it in a wreath. I just was really, really inspired to do it as a table piece. Because you guys are I know you guys are gonna laugh and call me crazy at the story I'm about to share with you. Okay, sometimes I like to share some of the funny things that come across my feed. With this rose, it's not a super strong stem, so I pre-drill a hole. So you may want to pre-drill your hole with that floral item. Okay, sometimes I like to share with y'all what all is happening on my TikTok feed. And I don't know how. But somehow I got put on Tablescape. Maybe because they're like, oh, she's a decorator. She's a designer. Tablescapes competitions. Is anyone else getting Tablescape competitions on their feed? I'm really hoping it's not just me, but now I'm getting all these funny, dramatic things about Tablescapes. Y'all, I had no idea that there was so much. Oh yeah, we're gonna use both of those. I like the way both of those are kind of pointing out. Nobody know? No? Oh, y'all have never heard of this Tablescape drama? So you can go and you can decorate a table, okay? And has to be within the theme. And these things usually happen at state fairs. Now I have known about them. And I did know about them because I love going to our state fair here in Oklahoma. It's a very big event. It's very fun to people watch. Very unique, unlike anything else I've ever seen. But you decorate a table in this theme, and then these judges come around and they judge you, right? And they give you blue ribbons or whatnot, right? Let me tell you, y'all just gotta type in your little search bar, Tablescape drama. Whew, I had no idea. I've learned a lot this week about Tablescapes. So if y'all want something entertaining and fun, go search that. Go search it. I just saw someone give a name for this piece, and I love it. I think that's what we're going to do for it. Madam Rose. I love that. Who came up with that name? I'm having a little trouble at checkout. It doesn't seem to let me use... Oh, no, you can't use 2 codes. So just use TC20. You'll get 20% off. But if you purchase the kit by itself, you automatically get free shipping. If you purchase the kit by itself, you automatically get free shipping, Miss Angie. So don't worry about that free shipping code. It's part of the kit. Hey, Miss Eve, how are you? Oh, Miss Janie. that was Miss Janie. I love it, girl. I love it. I'm here for it. All right, so I'm sprinkling. Let me give a close-up here. I'm sprinkling these other florals, the seeded florals. Look how pretty they are against that. We're going to take our second one. And these have a pretty strong stem in them. So we're just going to be able to stick this in there, okay? Don't be afraid to just, you know, manhandle it. It's all good. If you don't like it, even with the green foam, if you don't like it, the beauty of this is you can just pull it out and place it again. Put it in another way. Put it a little bit different, okay? I promise. Promise. You can easily manipulate it, pull it out, change it around. That's the cool thing about designing. Thank you, Miss Janie. Thank you. Miss Janie loves this. She designs these too. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to take my glitzy piece. We're going to nip that up into all of its pieces. And like I said, this was the kind of the beginner one, okay? Easy peasy. Just kind of stick this in how you want, how you kind of think looks pretty. No real crazy master design skills here. Just stick them in where you think it looks pretty. Thank you. Hey, Miss 402 Door Decor watching from Nebraska. How's it going? All right, let's see. Oh, those are a little bit taller than I thought, so we're gonna nip them down. There we go. These are so pretty. Oh, I don't know if they still have these in stock, but these are gorgeous. Oh, these are gorgeous. These would be great in a swag. Angie, were you able to get that fixed, my dear? Just use code TC20, and if you're purchasing the kit by itself, you'll get free shipping. Now, if you guys want to purchase the kit and say you want to do additional shopping, you want to add some other things to your cart, just go ahead and start a new cart. Check out with the kit. That's how you'll get the free shipping. And then go ahead and start a new cart for your other items. It's not a kit, okay? So you can't stack a code. Can't stack a code. And you can't really stack a code anywhere, really. So that's pretty standard. But you can use that code TC20 on any of my kits. I just released a video showing a brand new kit that we created at TMI called the Cindy Lou Christmas Kit. I know it may not be for everyone, but pink and lime green for Christmas, I am here for. I am all about it. If you guys are all about that too, grab that kit up too, use your discount code, and it's a phenomenal price too. We're gonna unbox it. I'll show you all on the live here at the end. Oh, okay, so we're just tucking those glitzy pieces in all the way around, okay? And don't worry about the foam being exposed. It's all good. I'm gonna give you all a couple little guidelines and tips, supply ideas, but this is where for all of my wreath makers. How many wreath makers do I have in the chat? I know I've got quite a few because I recognize a bunch of you. I want you all to put the hands up emoji or the waving emoji if you are a wreath designer, because I know we have a lot of folks in here. The cool thing about this kit is that you can go through your Halloween stock of supplies, right? Which we all know we have a ton of supplies, and start using some of your cool supplies. Add a spider in here. Add some glitzy picks. Get some cool Halloween ribbon. You just add kind of what you may have on hand, or like I said, if you love this pick and you want to use this for a different design, use it for a different design, and pull out something that you've got in your own inventory for a really cool look too. I've had quite a few people message me that they loved one element in a kit, like the bell, and they did their own design with the bell, and all the other supplies they're going to use for a different design, which I think is genius. It's genius. I try but only make things, well, that's okay, my dear. Hey, make things for joy and beauty. That's kind of how things started out with me too. So, you know, you just keep on doing what makes you happy. That's all. That's all. Miss Julie got a kit. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Miss Julie. Which kit did you get? Did you get the pink skull or the traditional Halloween skull? Or did you get one of the new kits? And if these aren't for you, if you guys aren't into Halloween, we have other kits too. We've got Christmas kits. We've got fall kits. We have got other kits for y'all if this is not for you, okay? Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. I'm loving this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stick this glitzy, this taller one at the back. So she's going to catch the eye. Yes! All right, so remember I said, don't worry about that foam showing, okay? So we're going to take our leftover leaves. We've got quite a few leftover stems and leaves here. And we're going to use these to cover up that foam. And then I'm going to use these in between for any little bits that I may have missed, because it's going to kind of sparkle under the light, catch that. It's going to be really pretty, but it's also going to do the work of covering up your foam. All right, nip these down. Like I said, this is really kind of the easier kit, but I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. If you have already designed this kit, let me know. I would love to see those pictures of what you did. If you guys want to give suggestions or ideas for next upcoming kits, I haven't finished designing kits for the year. So if you guys want to see a certain style, or if you want to see a wreath, a theme, centerpiece, let me know what kind of kits you guys would like me to design with TMI. And I would love to make that happen for y'all. There's only 5 left? Holy moly! Oh my goodness, y'all are snagging this kit up. That's awesome. Thank y'all so much. I just cut those all off. I don't even think I'm gonna need them all because there's so many of those. All right, so we're gonna take our leaves. I'm gonna scrunch them up and I'm gonna use that stem to just poke in between. Hey, Miss Michelle, I'm going to be designing the second skull kit next. I'm going to be designing that next, girl. It is coming up right after this. As soon as I'm done with this one, we're going to even stay live. We're not ending the live. We're just going to grab the next skull, which is pretty good. I mean, we started this in under an hour, and we're almost done with the first one. I'm going to give you guys some inspiration and some ideas on what else you can do, okay? So stay tuned. If this color palette is not your jam, we're doing this one next. We're doing this one next. Hello, Miss D. How are you? Hi, guys. Oh, my gosh. It's been so long. It's been so long. I've missed being live with y'all. It has been crazy busy summer. I traveled halfway across the country, and then I traveled down to Texas. I've had family in town, so it's just been crazy. Hey, Miss Misty girl. Hey, what's up? Oh my goodness. I like seeing all my friends. How are you guys? Hey, for some of you that that may not be following me on Facebook, please give me a follow over on Facebook. It's Tarnation Creations. I posted a photo of my family over there today, and I was really hoping that I'd get to see a lot of you guys post photos of yourselves, because so many times y'all are, you know, in our lives, whether you're in my life or another creator's lives. I may see screen names, but sometimes I don't necessarily get to know who's who or put a face to a name. So if you guys want to post a picture of you or your family, post a picture on that post, because I really would love to see your guys' faces. You can even say, hey, I'm so-and-so on TikTok. I'll be like, oh my gosh, help make that connection. So I remember. That's how it was when I was down in Texas this last week. I was like, you're going to have to tell me when you pop in my live, because I'm going to forget. Hey, Miss Cindy, how are you? Thank you, Miss D. This is a kit with TMI gifts. And I believe I just saw TMI say there are only 5 of these kits left over. So if you guys want to get this kit, if you want to create this the same way, you'll be able to watch, if you're popping in late, you guys will be able to watch this over on my YouTube page. Same exact name, Tarnation Creations. I will upload it here in just a few days. Okay. Okay, how stinking fun is this? With the glitter, we're gonna still cover this up. Don't you worry, don't you worry. Oh, but so we've worked on covering up some of the foam with our black leaves. So she's gonna be pretty from the back as well. Miss Julie got the kit that I'm working on. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to see what you do, Miss Julie. Send me a photo. Send me a photo. All right. Let's add our last black leaf in. And then we're going to start adding in those glitzy maroon ones. And I think those would be really pretty in a fall floral wreath too. Okay. Now, this pick, I think you can purchase it at TMI Gifts on its own, not inside the kit. So if you guys can, if it's still in stock, this is a pusher. This is a pusher, so you're gonna get so much out of that, or you can make multiple cuts. No, Happy Reese. Happy Reese mentioned a great thing. I did not get my account back. I have not gotten my original account back. For those of you who may be new here, my original account on TikTok, I've had for a very long time, since the beginning, and it was hacked sadly earlier this year, and I have not gotten it back. TikTok has not given it back to me. I send weekly emails and reports, and I have not gotten any response. So I decided I needed to change my name, because it was confusing people when they were trying to find me and type in Vol 2. So I decided to just change my name to my original, Tarnation Creations. So this is me. This is me. But that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes fresh beginnings are good, and you know, I did it once. I have no problems, no fears. We can do it again, or what's meant to be is just what's meant to be. My grandson told me to order 1 kit just so he can have the skull. There you go. Get the skull. The skull you can only get in the kit. They're sold out of the cream skull. Now the golden brown one, I think you may be able to get, my dear. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. We'll see. Miss Teresa's Boutique says just purchase the skull kits and contacted Looking Glass Release. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna chat about that here in just a second. She beat me to the punch, y'all. She totally beat me to the punch. All right, so on this next design, and I did talk about this when I first showed my video about my inspiration for this piece. I had Miss Nicole with Looking Glass Wreaths. If you aren't following her, please do so. Hey, Nicole, if you're in here and you can comment, we can pin you so that folks know where to find you. I asked her to make me a top hat, because top hats and skulls are a great combination, whether you're using them in wreaths or centerpieces, frame designs. Top hats and skulls just go great together. They're a perfect way to design, and they're so fun. And Miss Nicole makes and sells them. She customizes them for you, okay? So if you guys are shopping on her site, you're gonna probably have to put a custom order in, okay? I'm gonna show you 2 different skull hats that she's designed for me. And the second one, I've already secured into our darker skull. Miss Cindy says, I also have my top hat, just waiting for it. Oh, yes, that's awesome. She does amazing work, you guys. Amazing work. If you haven't followed her, her name is Miss Nicole. She's up in Washington. Everything she creates is handmade with care and attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. All right, so I'm just making sure I'm sprinkling these around. I'll show it here in just a second. I'm really just covering up any and all foam. I don't want any bit of foam to be seen. I'm gonna go ahead and pop one in. Yeah, we're gonna pop a couple in the center. Look how many cuts we're getting off of this. Holy moly. This is an awesome piece. Thank you, Nicole. Well, you're awesome, girl. You're awesome. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle some in between. And then for the front piece, I'm just gonna take a couple little nips, hopefully cover up my front. There we go. Stack those, and then one more. Hello, Diane. How are you, friend? How are you doing? Okay. So, I'm just gonna grab one more tiny pick in the front. Hang on one second. I'm gonna nip off some of the extra leaves to make it smaller. That way we can cover up that center part. Okay, so we just nipped it off. That's a little pro tip. You can always cut off some of the stems. Okay, dip that in so we cover up that little bit of foam that's right there in the center. A lot of times you guys will see me work with moss to cover up the foam. So if you guys have moss, use your moss to cover it up. If you want to, you can paint your foam. You can hand paint your foam or lightly spray paint your foam so it doesn't eat into it. And that will cover it up too. Okay. All right. So here is our first skull kit. And this is just how I wanted to design it. I really want to design a dramatic piece. Okay. I know this is definitely not for everyone, and that's totally okay. That's totally okay. We're going to do a little tiny bit different on the next one. But here's our first piece. She's got all the tones of purples and pinks, a little bit of glam. It's catching the light. We have covered her up on the back. Oh, I missed one little spot there. That's okay. I've got more left over, so let me cover that up super quick. That's exactly what I said. I think this would be so cool in a nail salon or a hair salon. John wants the spooky one. Wait, which one's the spooky? The glam one or the spooky one? The spooky one? The one that you made the hat for? Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Let me cover this foam up. Tell John I said hi. Hey, Miss Bethany. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Miss Germaine says, so pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. So we covered up. Oh, thanks. So we covered up our foam. Oh, how pretty she is. I love her. And this whole entire kit was 56 cookies plus, and you got free shipping. So I designed with every single thing, but I'm telling you, y'all don't have to. If you wanted to use other items, like I said, use other items. Oh, so fun. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. She sits beautifully, nice and flat. She's not wobbling. There's no issues with the weight distribution, which is really, really nice. She's perfect because she is a ceramic skull. Okay, that's why I really wanted to just sit her, and I think she'd be stunning. So that's our first piece. Now, as far as top hats with Miss Nicole, this is a top hat that Miss Nicole designed for me. And look at the amount of craftsmanship that goes into this. I'm going to show you my favorite part about this, okay? She specifically cut the lace fabric. She cut around the skull so that you'd be able to see the skull at the top of the hat. I mean, just the attention to detail on this, the trim work that she puts on here, it's stunning. So if you guys need a top hat at all for any of your upcoming Halloween designs, get in touch with Miss Nicole right there, Looking Glass Reese. Stunning, Beautiful. I almost used it on this piece, but I was like, nah, I can't use both with a top hat. I need to show y'all a way to do it without getting a top hat. But isn't this gorgeous? I know, Valerie. I know. Okay, we're going to set her aside. And we're going to clean my workstation up real quick so I'm not inhaling glitter, which I have done. Have any of y'all done that? Any of you creatives that are in here, have you guys inhaled glitter? It's especially the chunky glitter. The chunky glitter is terrible. So I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be so much better about cleaning up my workstation. Hello, friends. Hi, Miss Irene. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Teresa. Thank you, guys. All right, y'all ready to jump into the second design? We're going to jump into the second design here. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do a little tiny bit different, okay? This is your skull that would come in the kit. Whether or not you use a top hat or not, it's beautiful. Pearls have been very big this year. You're not a real wreath maker until you breathe in glitter. Wendy, I need that on a shirt. I need that on a shirt. Yes, girl. Yes. Okay, now these are hollow. So you just have to be a little bit more mindful about when you're engineering it. These are hollow, but these are absolutely stunning. You can pair these with a lot of different colors. I think these would be gorgeous in a wreath. However, and I have seen quite a few designers already put these in wreaths. I'm going to do another version of a centerpiece because centerpieces have been so popular and you guys keep asking for them. So we're going to do a little bit different version of a centerpiece. I'm going to show you all and we're going to talk about bases. But when you get your skull, you're going to want to remove this felt tab right there. And then you're going to want to find either some dowel rods or you can use little picks from Hobby Lobby, floral picks. If you don't have those, you can even keep your stems. I have a bin of all of my stems that I keep. Hey guys, thank you. Sometimes I use them as my glue wands, but sometimes you can nip them off and they can go perfectly. I put a little glue on one end and then I cut it to size for inserting into foam. So that's my little pro tip to share with you guys about using these skeleton heads. Okay, so for mine second design, I found this really cool cake stand. It's not a candlestick, it's a cake stand. And it's lightweight, it's not heavy, which is super nice. We're gonna pull out our Lazy Susan. And again, I use spray foam insulation. That is gonna be my preferred way the majority of the time I'm designing, but I know a lot of folks, may be intimidated by it. So if that's you, your kit, I designed it so that your kit comes with regular green foam. What you're gonna do, instead of the floral foam, you're just gonna make your cut and you're gonna glue it onto your base. Now, depending on if your base is metal or wood, you may have to, maybe add felt or maybe not. Maybe use E6000 versus hot glue. So you gotta kind of know what you're gonna be using. But this is in your kit so that you will have it. And if you're like me, if you like using spray foam insulation, great, you have this as something you can add into a grapevine or something else that you can put into a centerpiece that you can't use the foam on. So keep these, use them, they're great. I'm always collecting my foam. I still use my foam all the time. All right, remember earlier I said you guys can go through your Halloween inventory supply, find things that are gonna speak to you when you're designing this, okay? Now, I found some webbing, some black webbing in our personal home decor items. This isn't even in my wreath supplies. This is in a personal home decor items, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and I am going to drape this over. I'm not even going to secure it because I know that once we start adding stems in, the glue will secure it. So we're just going to start draping this over. I'm going to tuck it in just a little bit. I may grab a floral pin because I want this to sit underneath. So I'm just kind of covering up some of my foam. So it just kind of makes it a little bit easier to hide. If you've got moss, use your moss. You don't even have to cover it up if you don't want to. This is just me doing my thing. Alright. And I kind of do like the drapey look over the cake stand. I think that makes it super fun. A little bit of whimsy, a little bit of spooky. This is definitely more traditional spooky Halloween versus the glam Halloween. Now, I already secured my top hat that I asked Miss Nicole to make. Now this one's a little bit larger than her pink one. So for those of you that are interested in having a top hat made by her, there is a size difference, okay? So just because I know that helps visually, right? We always, sometimes us as wreath makers, size in our head on a computer screen versus in real life, I always have a problem. I can admit it. This is the smaller size, it's more petite if you want to highlight the skull more. This is the larger size. I know, Donna, isn't it gorgeous? So I told her I wanted a little bit, kind of like a nod to Edgar Allan Poe, and a little nod to maybe a little tiny touch of steampunk, not full on steampunk. But look, she put a little tiny frame on it. I mean, look at the chandelier fabric and the feathers. Plus, she put a glittered spider on there. So is this not perfect for spooky Halloween? I'm here for it. I love it. Okay, just like what we were teaching a minute ago, these are my floral stems. I just put one in the hole, and then I cut a little hole in the back. I put a little glue on, so these aren't going anywhere. They're nice and stable and sturdy. It is definitely Harlequin, yes, but I kind of want a little tiny nod to steampunk too. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna position my dude. What should we come up with a name for this piece? Hey, Miss Joanne, thank you. Come on, y'all. Let's come up with a fun name. You guys are so good at naming these pieces. Let me make sure that goes all the way through. Nope, I gotta pre-drill my hole. Give me 1 second. Let me pre-drill my hole all the way. Okay. Hello, how's everyone doing? If anyone is in here and you are just now joining me, say hi. My name's Lindsay. I'm the owner of Tarnation Creations. And tonight I get to design a kit that I created that you can purchase from tmigifts.com. You can use my code TC20 and you'll get 20% off. Ah! It's already looking so cool. Come on. That is so stinking cool already, and we didn't even do anything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my glue wand to secure him down. He's in there with the stems, but I want to add a little extra stability. And I'm not worried about getting the glue around it because it's gonna be hidden. It's really just to add a little tiny bit of extra help so it's not going anywhere. There we go. Right in there. And then if you use your netting like me, you're going to have a little bit of a mess on your hand. This is one of those regret moments. Did I make a mistake? I may have. I'm just going to cut it off and we'll be good to go. Be good to go. Mystic Crow. Oh, I love that. I love that name. Hey, Miss Sylvia. Hello, how are you? All right. Come on, how cool does that look? Nevermore. Ooh, Nevermore King after Edgar Allan Poe. Gosh dang it, that's genius. Y'all are so stinking good at this game. I'm serious. Y'all are amazing. Okay, let's talk about this kit before I get too in-depth into designing. So this kit comes with the skull head. Okay. Comes with your block of foam. It comes with an entire roll of brand new deluxe ribbon. And let me show you. This is 1.5 inch by 10 yards. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I thought y'all were talking about me when you said Never King. Oh no, Landon. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Hey, how'd the move go? Oh my goodness, congratulations. Look at this beautiful ribbon. It's got the gold trim. On the back is black. So this is one of those ribbons, y'all. This is one of those ribbons where you can reverse it. And I've done that. And people were like, what are you doing? I love doing that. I love reversing that ribbon. And guess what? We're going to do it tonight. We're going to use both sides of this ribbon. So you can purchase, this kit comes with this entire roll of deluxe designer ribbon. And it is fabulous. I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do with this. Oh, it went well. Awesome. School has already started? What? Our kiddos don't go back to school until the 14th. The 14th. All right, your kit, if you purchase this one, the more traditional Halloween kit, it also comes with not one, but 2 of the black rose leaf sprays. And we saw how far one went. So I don't even think I'm going to use the second one in this design. You're going to have extra. I overloaded this kit. I picked out way too many supplies. But I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. Okay. These brown glittery leaves. Look at the way they catch the light. Absolutely stunning. And again, I don't have my ring light on. This is without a ring light. They're gorgeous. Scully After Dark. Fred Astaire. Oh, Michelle, that's good. See, y'all are so good at this. I'm not this creative. When it comes to stuff like this, I am not creative. Y'all have the best minds. Okay, you're gonna get not 1, but 2 Lycopodium sprays in black. Tons of cuts here. Hey, Miss Marina, how are you? Hello, Miss Anne. You're gonna get tons of this. So this kit is a little bit more. This kit, I believe, this kit I think is 70. But with the discount and the free shipping, it's under 60. You're gonna get tons of supplies. You're not even gonna use them all. We're not gonna use them all. Okay, I love this spray. TMI has this spray in so many different colors. What is the spray called? Hang on, let me. It's called a cattail. So if you guys search on TMI's website or their app, if you guys have the app too, search cattail spray. These you can just rip off the stem. You don't need to have cutters. And they have these in so many different colors. They're not wired. Okay, this is not wired, but they kind of have that plastic material that already has that shaping. So they create a ton of movement already for you with a little bit of natural curve. These are gorgeous. These would be beautiful in a Christmas tree topper. Floral design, Christmas swags, any of that. I've used several different colors already this year, but we're going to use the gold tonight. We're going to get 1 stem of gold Lycopodium. All right, have a good one. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Your kit also comes with not 1, but 2 Lycopodiums in the white because we got to bring in the pearl, right? We got to bring in the pearl. Okay. So, y'all ready to get started on this piece? Now, before I begin, I wanted to say one more thing, too. If you don't like the cake stand look, I'm just going to give you guys a couple ideas, because that's what I'm here for, to give you guys ideas and inspiration. If you wanted to put this on a tray, this is from the 125 store. Great budget-friendly item. You guys could easily do the same look, put them on a tray. You could just go to the Dollar Tree store and get a ton of crystals and beads and jewels. Totally changes up the look. You almost have like a treasure chest pirate theme. So whatever you're kind of going for, just get a little creative in the base that you use and you can totally change up the theme. I also found a wooden tray with some legs. That would be really cool too. So just to give you guys some ideas. Think outside the box. You can design this a lot of different ways, which is kind of something that I'm always trying to looking forward to doing, because it's fun to kind of think outside the box, and people like that too. All right, we're gonna do the hardest step here. They have the unique sprays. Yes. Oh, Miss Danette. All right, girl. Lori says, how do I get the kits? Hey, Miss Lori. Both of these kits are, if you missed the first one, this was the first kit we did. Both of these kits are from tmigifts.com. And what you're going to do is once you go onto their website, there's a tab that says custom wreath boxes. You're going to click that tab. And then it's going to show you all different creators and the kits that they created. So you're going to scroll down. You're going to find each one is separate. And the top hat does not come with the kit. I had that made because I thought it would be really cool with this design. And the base does not come with the kit. So you're going to supply your own base. But you can shop at tmygifts.com under custom wreath boxes. Use my code TC20. You'll get 20% off. And if you guys ever purchase a kit, purchase the kit by itself. Don't do any more shopping. And then you'll get free shipping for the kit. So it's almost like you're getting a free shipping code plus the discount code. But you can only purchase the kit by itself, check out with my code, and then go and do your other shopping if you want to get other ribbons or other supplies. Yes! wait, what did Wendy say? It's also, oh, thank you. Wendy said it's also under collaborations. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much for helping me out with that, girl. If you guys wanted to browse other kits, we have other kits available. There's even some kits from earlier on this year that are still available in stock. If you want to watch my tutorials on them, just head over to my YouTube page. You guys can watch the instructional. It's a replay of our live, but you can watch the instructional replay on my YouTube page too. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. All right, we're going to do the hardest part of this design. Like I said, the first one, our pink skull design, was just to stick things in where you like them to your heart's content and let your hands go. This one's going to be a little bit more advanced, okay? And I believe, Tiff, how many more of this kit did we have? I think when I started the live, we had 10. We had 10 of those left. So, if y'all want to snag those up before they're gone. Okay, so hardest part here, we're gonna do a hand bow. If y'all have watched me, I always prefer a bow maker. So I've been challenging myself to work on my hand bow. So we're gonna do this as a hand bow. But if I have folks in the live that are like, no, Lindsay, I've got to know how to do this on a bow maker, please let me know. We will get out the bow maker next, and we'll do another bow same way on a bow maker. Okay. Oh, Tiff says there's only 8 left now. Woo! All right, y'all are awesome. Okay, so I just gave a diagonal cut to get the ribbon started. I'm going to go ahead with I'm going to measure about 6 inches. Okay, from where that cut is to 6 inches. This is how we're going to do this by hand. And I'm not going to do a traditional bow. We're going to do something different. So I'm going to pinch it. We're going to pull our ribbon and let it fall to the floor, okay? This is such a beautiful ribbon. I want to see both sides of this ribbon. What we're going to do first is we're going to make a small loop with our black. We're going to pinch it so we're seeing our black, and we're doing this by hand. Then we're going to twist so that now we're seeing the pattern side. All right, y'all. You're watching deer in your front yard. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm going to make my second loop. I'm going to make it a little bit longer because we started out with our smaller loop. You want to make sure when you grab it at the base that you are giving yourself enough room with that ribbon so that your zip tie, when we go to use that, it will cinch in. And you're not going to have bunches of ribbon falling out, okay? So make sure you give yourself some room. We're going to slide this over. Sorry, we had a puzzle piece, y'all. Okay, so we've got our black and then our harlequin. We're going to go ahead and twist again. We want our black side to show one more time. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for the gifts that y'all send while I'm live. I appreciate that so much. Y'all are amazing. Okay, so we've got 3 loops here. We're not doing a bow. We're just doing some loops. I'm going to make sure I've got plenty of room. If you're doing this on the bow maker, you're just going to make some loops in a tail. That's all we are doing. And then I'm going to pull this out And we're going to cut it as it is so that one of our tails, we're seeing the black and gold. And the second tail, we're seeing the Harlequin. Go ahead and we're just going to do a diagonal cut here. We may have to trim it down once we get it on there, but that's okay. Like I said, this is the hardest part of the design. This is the hardest part of the design. You're going to grab your zip tie. Hello, friends. Miss Carol says, where did the hat come from? The hat, I asked Miss Nicole with Looking Glass Wreaths. She is on Etsy, and I will tag her in my post tomorrow. So just make sure that you come back to my page tomorrow, and I will make sure to tag her so you can check her out on where to order a top hat from. I believe most of her top hats are custom orders. So you would just reach out to her and message her asking what kind of color pattern you wanted. I showed this earlier, but we'll show it one more time. This is the other top hat that she made for me in pinks. She put a beautiful brooch on there, feathers, and the top has a skull head in the shape of lace. She does beautiful work. All right, so we zip tied and we put a little floral stem in there. We're gonna nip off that back piece. And then we're just gonna kind of fluff this out. Like I said, we're not doing a bow. I really wanted to do loops and tails. All right, I'm gonna grab my handy dandy wand. Who else uses a stem as their glue wand? I love it. It's my go-to. We always have floral stems if you work with florals or if you use picks at all. That's something that we as wreath makers never run out of. So I keep a little bowl of all of these things. I always use them, and then I never run out of them. All right, so we're gonna let that dry for just a second. You too, Miss Salita. Heck yes. Heck yes. See? My husband's always like, what are you going to do with these? Are you ever going to use them? I'm like, I use them all the time. I don't ever want to get low. Miss Renee, I need to make my half moon. Girl, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on, my dear? What are you waiting on? What you got to worry about? Okay, this kit comes with a lot more picks. You guys are definitely going to have leftovers. We're going to go ahead and start with our black leaves first. That's where I want to get started first. So let me put these down and pull this forward. Miss Sandy, hello. I would name this one Quentin Scully. Quentin Scully. I love that. I love it. I could never come up with these fun, creative names. You know, you guys should help me come up with fun media content ideas. I bet you guys would be awesome at that, too. I'm terrible. Hey, Miss Stephanie, how are you? Hi, friends. I know I haven't seen y'all in a while. I'm so sorry. We're gonna be getting back to some lives with music and jamming out here pretty soon. I've got a busy week ahead of me, but we'll be getting back to it soon. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just start using our black rose leaves, and we're gonna sprinkle those into our foam. Instead of going up, I want to go out. So on our first piece we went vertical. On our second piece we're gonna go horizontal, kind of around the entire circumference. So I may end up using both stems. We'll see. We have so many products for this piece though. And these are all wired, so you can use these to help shape, bend those stems so they create a little bit more movement. Goes directly into the foam. And the foam will work too if you guys use the green foam too. Raise of hands. How many of y'all like the green floral foam versus the spray foam installation? Hey friend, how are you? Diane, hello. This is really cool. Oh, well, thank you so much, Miss Diane. You have a great one, my dear. How is Mr. T doing? Mr. T's doing good. He's plugging away. He's still doing physical therapy. I think he will be for a while. He will be for a while. But we are doing good. My other kiddo got his cast off of his arm. So, you know, we're making improvements. It's been kind of a wild year for us. Kind of a wild summer, but things are improving, and I couldn't be more grateful and thankful that things are settling down for us on a personal note. And you know, it's a good thing because we're getting ready to head into our busiest season of the year. Okay, pool noodle. Pool noodles work great too. Pool noodles work great too. My only thing kind of about, and I have used pool noodles, is that they can tend to crumble. This stuff doesn't really crumble. You're not gonna get the crumbles. But I have used a pool noodle in a pinch. I have. Now the problem is if you need a pool noodle and you're shopping for it and it's dead of winter, you're gonna have a hard time finding them. So it's almost like you have to stock up on them in the summertime when they've got them, right? Oh, we're just using one stem and already we are filling her out pretty good. Miss Connie likes spray foam. Oh, I'm sorry, Liz. I'm sorry. If I'm in a hurry, green foam. If not, spray foam, says Wendy. Yes, girl. Yes. Well, sometimes you have to evaluate, too, with your spray foam. You know, how many projects have you got? All right. Now, this is just one stem. I'm just using one stem of the rose leaf. Let's see if we can... Let's see what this looks like so we don't use our second one. Let's see. Be careful not to burn yourselves. If you do, wash it under cold water if you're near water. If you don't, you know, have some Silverdene or mild family trick. I know it's a total old wives' tale, but we always keep mustard in our fridge, and something to do with the acid in mustard helps burns. I did make you a raven piece. I did. What is it securing your spray foam? What is securing your spray foam on the cake pan? Says Ron. Spray foam naturally has like a glue texture, and it dries onto it, so it's already adhered to it. If you want to learn all things about spray foam insulation, I do have a kind of a separate teaching that I do in my teaching design group that I co-host with Courtney with Southern Owls. If you're interested in learning more, just reach out to me, send me a message. I can give you all the information about that. But tonight we're chatting about TMI. Yes. Connie, it's your first time watching from Tennessee. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys missed the first half of our live tonight, we are designing 2 Halloween kits from tmigifts.com. And if you guys haven't shopped with them, check them out. Give them a follow. They are a family-owned small business in Golden, Mississippi. And anytime you're shopping, you can use my code TC20 for 20% off. If you want to purchase one of these skull kits, I believe there are only 5 left of the cream and pink. If you want to purchase this one, I think the last update I saw was there were 8 left, maybe. So if you guys want to snag these kits up, get them before they sell out. The kit does not come with a base. You have to supply your own base, but you can always watch the replay on my YouTube page when I post that here in just a few days after tonight. And the top hat I had custom designed by Miss Nicole with Looking Glass Wreaths. Okay, so I've been cutting up my lycopodium there while my glue on the back of my stem of my bow dried. So we're going to go ahead and stick that into our foam now. Okay, TMI has updated, so we only have 7 left of these. So 7 left of the traditional spooky Halloween, and only 5 of the cream and pink. If you all missed it, I'll show her one more time. This is what I did with it. I knew it was going to be dramatic. I wanted that look. You don't have to design it this way. This is just what I had in my head. I think it turned out great. Very carnival, little mohawk. I love this one, but this one has only 5 kits left, and both of these kits are so affordable. Both of these kits are under $60. With my code TC20, you'll get 20% off. And if you purchase the kit by and of itself, don't add anything else to your cart. Do that separate. You'll get free shipping. If you want to check out any other kits I've got fall kits, Christmas kits. I've got another Halloween kit. We're going to open up and I'm going to show you all my Cindy Lou kit because I am so excited about that. I think that is just going to be to die for. I'm so excited. All right, we're going to go ahead, add some glue and get this bad boy in. And then we're going to probably trim up our ribbon just a little bit. Oh, this Harlequin ribbon is gorgeous. And I love that we were able to use both sides of it, so it kind of adds a little bit more of an impact. Just gonna kind of fluff these out a little bit. If you want to add more loops, add more loops. If you want to do a traditional bow, do a traditional bow. I always tell y'all, you do you, boo. I'm just here to kind of bring a little bit of inspiration if maybe you struggle with getting ideas for designs. Thank you, Miss Anne. I gotta have that. First time watching from Louisiana. Thank you so much. I love the skull and top hat. Just very cool. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining me, especially if it was your first time. Is anyone else here new to my page? You don't know who I am. My name's Lindsay. I am located in Oklahoma. I've been in business for 5 years. I make wreaths, I make swags, centerpieces. Anything that's going to bring a little bit of joy and beauty into your life is what I love to design. Most of my business is custom order, but I also get to collab with TMI Gifts. So if you guys don't know who they are, if you're new to my page, please let this be a great introduction to them. You can shop online, tmigifts.com. You can shop through their free app, whether you have the iPhone or Android. You are good and covered. They have live sales on Tuesdays and Fridays where they pick products and they have great sales, or sometimes they're brand new items. I believe they had a sale today and I missed it and I'm so sad. Sometimes some of the items that they have on their live sales, you guys can only get on their live sales. They are very limited quantities or they're specials just for their lives. We're going to work on our white like a podium now. That way we're kind of balancing out all that black and sprinkling it around all the way. My favorite was the 4-inch ribbon sale. Oh my gosh. Today they had $2 florals. Holy moly. Wow. That should have been one I was definitely there for. Oh no. Is that still available to watch on the replay, Tiff, and shop? Or did shopping for that sale end today? Holy moly. $2 floral sale? Did y'all hear that? Was anyone in their live sale today? If you were in TMI's live sale today, let me know. Oh man, I'm bummed I missed out on that. Oh yes. Yes, I'm loving it. Kind of like a lace cap almost. They have one Friday. Every color of the Gerber daisies was on sale. Ooh. The orange Gerber daisies would have been fun for Halloween too. I can definitely see those. Don't be stuck on the type of flower and only using it for a certain season, right? That's why we get to play with fake flowers. You can use them all year round. You don't have to wait for them to just be available for a certain time of year. So don't let that ever get something that's stuck in your head. Oh, I can only use these in the springtime because it's a spring floral. Nah, get that out of there. Okay. Who has anyone in the live purchased this kit? And are you liking what I'm doing? Is this giving you ideas or inspiration? And these skulls, you can, like I said, you can definitely put them in a wreath too. I just thought it would be so fun to make it as a centerpiece. I've already seen some amazing creators put these in wreath designs and they are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Liz says the lime green. Oh, I received, oh, Cindy got blue like a, oh no, Cindy. Okay, Cindy, if you will reach out to TMI, not through TikTok, send them an email and they'll take care of you. They'll take care of you. They will handle any and everything. They're wonderful. Miss D purchased both. Oh, thank you. Oh, Tisha, thank you so much. You're amazing. You're amazing. All right. I didn't even use up all of our lycopodium, y'all. Do you like the kits that I've been designing? If you guys have ideas on certain things you guys want me to incorporate or try out different, let me know. We have not finished designing all of our kits for the year. Ooh, come on now. He's already looking so cool, spooky, fabulous. I'm here for this. Nicole, John, are y'all here for this? I gotta have that says I will definitely check them out. Always looking for great deals on florals and ribbons. Absolutely. And remember, you can always use my code TC20. You'll get 20% off, even if something is already on sale at TMI. Now, I don't know if that can be used in one of their live sales. You may check with them. Dude, I can't even get my kit done, says Melissa. Melissa, girl. Melissa, this is the year. This is the year we're going to make that happen, my friend. Oh no. Renee, if you were still in the chat, Renee and Melissa could be friends. All right, so your kit came with 2 sprays of white lycopodium. I had a few cuts left over, so if you wanted to fill it up to your heart's content. I'm now going to go in with the gold and start adding the gold. Touches everywhere. And like I said earlier, if y'all are joining me late, this is a really fun kit that you can do as a creator, as a wreath maker. Go through your storage closet, because I know y'all have one. Go through your storage closet of all of your supplies. Pull out your spiders. Pull out your pumpkins. I pulled out my personal Halloween decoration of spider webbing. So go through what you have and see what you could easily add in for this design, because it would be a lot of fun to it. Earlier I shared an idea if you put it on a tray, you put that skull head on a tray, and you went to the Dollar Tree and you got a bunch of like fake gems and crystals, maybe got a little box that you decorated or decoupage. It could totally be a treasure hunt or a pirate theme. Oop, I got a little glue glove. All right, you only got 1 spray of the gold lycopodium. So I'm kind of spreading that out to last me a little bit longer. And I'm also trying to cover up any exposed foam. But that's why we also included the secondary gold spray with the cattails. Oh, thank you so much. Brenda, isn't the hat awesome? The top hat does not come in the kit. The top hat I asked Miss Nicole to make for me for this design. If you guys aren't following her, her name is Looking Glass Reese. Do y'all hear that on camera? Can you WD-40 nippers? I don't know. Can you WD-40 nippers? Those are pretty bad. That sounds pretty awful. That sounds like my knee. I think I'm gonna have to take care of my poor nippers. They have been neglected. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't? You all have WD-40 your nippers? Are you all serious right now? He looks like he's wearing a fancy collar. Yes! Well, the idea was kind of a little bit Edgar Allan Poe inspired. I know that's not the same time. I know, different periods. But I kind of love that it's a little bit of nod to both. If you lived on the coast, I could totally see this being very seaweed looking. I think this is, just a fun idea. Very different, cool thing. You know what I would do? If this piece had not sold, here's what I would do with this design. I would totally get a big old bag of candy and some sort of a cool bowl to display it in, and this would be like the candy bowl beneath it would be for the trick-or-treaters. Hopefully someone wouldn't walk off with this. You never know. But what a cool display on how to get trick-or-treaters, or if you have a haunted house or a Halloween party. Does anyone do Halloween parties? Give them to Mr. T. He'll know what to do with them. We're dead serious. We're dead serious. Okay, let me give you a quick little update. Here's how we're doing so far. How fun this is. And we really haven't, like, we haven't done a hardest part we did was doing that hand bow. That was the hardest thing we did. I'm going to take some of these cattail sprays. This is what happens. What, Tracy? What is happening? What are we talking about here? The mafia. Are we in the mafia? What mafia? I don't want to be in the mafia. I don't want to be in any mafia. Thanks, guys. All right. These, like I said, these cattail sprays are so easy to pull off. So if you struggle at all with any sort of arthritis or pain in your hands, very, very easy. You just gently pull them off. Easy. Okay, I promise. I'm going to go ahead and nip some of these off. They're not wired, but they do have that shaping already to them, so you're going to get some movement. All right. Now, with these, you'll want to get floral pins. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, these you can get on Amazon. You can get them at the Hoblob. I'm going to do it up close here for y'all to see. Floral pins. You're gonna use these. You're gonna use these to secure your cattails. I'm cracking up at the nippers. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the nippers. Oh my gosh. Who knew that was gonna be on the bingo card for tonight? Because I didn't. I did not. I had no clue that was going to be on the bingo card for tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, you know, life is just way too short. I wish I could say I'm totally perfect polish, but I'm not. I'm me. You know, and I feel like anytime I'm live, there's always going to be something, whether it's my dogs or my kids or my husband or, you know, a weird bug climbing out of my vent up here. You never know. You never know what's going to happen all my lives. And tonight it's my squeaky nippers. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Lord have mercy. Oh, all right. We're going to stick that in there. So it's just adding a little bit more texture. That's all it's doing. That color is already there. It's just adding a little tiny bit more texture, a little bit different. Or the ghost. Exactly. Oh. I have a ghost story. Do y'all want to hear a ghost story? I mean, we're designing Halloween. We kind of need to, right? Y'all ready for this? Okay, if you're new to my page and you don't know me, I'd never believed in ghosts. I'm from Southern California. Watched ghost hunters, watched all the defrauders, but it was all a scam. It was all a scam. Right? I never believed in any of it. Now, my husband, we fondly call him Mr. T, Mr. Tarnation. He believes in all of that. All of it. Like, no joke. There's no. There's no cynicism there. We're total opposites, okay? And I never believed in any of it. Until we bought this home. When we bought this home, I don't know what happened. But I am now a believer. My wreath room, my wreath business, is on the second story of our home. And let me tell you, if you have been a loyal watcher, or if you have watched me for a while, you guys can comment some of the weird things that have happened when I have been live. There has been things that have happened when my husband is up here. We used to have an area where he would play video games, and it would whisper to him. There would be footsteps coming up our stairs. There's just been weird stuff on our life. Not just me. Some of y'all have even heard it. We even had a code and I had to give my phone number to someone in case something ever happened on my live, right? It's kind of scary stuff, but it hasn't been anything like creepy, dangerous, just kind of odd, right? We are not moving. Have you seen the interest rates? We are not moving. We're not moving. This is our dream house. We're not moving. It's all good. Like I said, it hasn't been violent or scary. It's just like, hey, we're here, right? So anywho, to the story, the most recent story. My sister was visiting me this week with her children, and there's a guest bedroom up on our second story. And so that's where she's been staying, but that's also where most of the creepy stories tend to happen, unfortunately. And she knows this. She knows this. Okay. She told us, now keep in mind this is the second story, and there's no balcony, there's no walkout or anything like that. Okay, there's none of that stuff. None of that stuff. She tells me the morning after she was staying here that she almost came and woke Eric and me up because she heard someone knocking on the window at the bedroom. Now, there's no, like I said, there's no balcony. No one could be knocking on the window. Okay, no one could be knocking on the window. She heard it like. And she was already awake, so it wasn't like she was dreaming. She was already awake, and she heard knock, knock, knock. Hey, Sarah! She almost came all the way downstairs and woke us up because she was so freaked out. She swore we were going to have to look and see if someone was up on our roof. But she didn't because she didn't want to wake us. And she was like, did you guys hear that? And we were like, no, but it could happen, you know, we gotta believe it. I gotta believe it. Now, I don't know if my sister's gonna stay up here again. She may say, I'm getting a hotel next time. I don't know. We'll see if she does. I'm gonna keep y'all updated, okay? But we have all sorts of stuff. Sandy says, no. Oh, Sandy. If I have lots of stories. We got lots of stories. We're just telling the fun. These are the fun ones. These are the fun ones. So tell me, are y'all believers or not? Are y'all believers or not? Are you like me and you're like, nah, it's just a bunch of goulash? I'm not like that anymore. Tracy says I have to talk. Well, I'm always nice. You know, I don't ever do anything mean. And we protect our boys from it. Like, our boys don't know about any of these stories. Not a believer, says Kathy. That's totally cool. Totally cool. Like I said, I was the, like, staunchest. Y'all are cray. I didn't believe in signs. I didn't believe none of that until I started experiencing some of the things I've experienced living here. The story of the whispering to Mr. T. Well, you know, okay, we joke though. We joke. I don't know if they like Mr. T. I feel like they're like cool with me. I feel like they're cool with me, but I don't know if they like Mr. T. Yeah, I'll have to tell that story again. I don't want to creep anyone out. Poor Tiff. I'm sorry, Tiff. Tiff's like, I'm not going to be able to sleep. We won't tell any more stories. Plus, we're just about done designing this. I'm really just sprinkling in the last few pieces. I think it needs something in the center of the bow. So hang on. Oh, wait. I didn't even use the brown pieces. Or the black. Holy moly. I didn't even use all the pieces. Y'all, I'm telling you, this kit had so many picks in it. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll put a little bit of black in. We'll put a little bit of black in to break up the gold and the white. Just ignore it. Grew up in a haunted house. My entire family. Oh. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of the black in. I'm telling y'all, this kit came with so many picks. And with my code, it's under 60. You're going to get all of these picks and sprays for under 60. Holy moly. And I didn't even use them all. He looks... Aw, thanks, guys. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Now, our next Halloween kit that I'm designing with TMI is a wreath. Very traditional, whimsical wreath with mesh. And it's going to be on a mesh base. That's our next upcoming kit. we're gonna show that. I'll do a video here pretty soon. There we go. Just adding a little bit. We'll put a little pop of black down here in this corner. I believe these kits are still available. So if you wanted to snag it up, you guys can use my code. Did I just see someone got my Cindy Lou Who? Oh my gosh, yay! Well, thank you so much. All right, let me tell you. Of all my Christmas kits, I think that one might be the one that I am like so excited about. I think it's just gonna be so fun. And y'all know I don't normally do whimsy, but I'm pushing outside my bounds a little bit because I want to. There we go. Adding that little bit of black really helped. I did see that. I did see about the comedian Matt Rife buying Ed and Lorraine Warren's home/museum. That blew my mind. Let me tell you, that blew my mind. I didn't think Ed and Lorraine ever wanted anything like that to happen. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Okay, we're gonna add in. Oh, this is so pretty. I can't tell which one I like more. Which one do you guys like more? The traditional black and brown. Let's do a poll. Can we do a poll? Krista, are you still in here, girl? Could you set up a poll? The traditional black and brown and gold or the glam pink? Which kit do y'all like more? Oh. Yes. Oh, maybe we'll put one piece. We'll put one piece of black right there where it needs to be. Break up that white. It's the hat. Janie says both. Nana says black and brown. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Black and gold. I like both. Not a Skull fan. Totally cool. Totally cool. Totally cool. Totally fine. I get that. Trust me. I get it. I get it. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Hey, Miss Debbie girl. Black and gold. Well, thank you. All right, we're going to pop this one in. Right under here. Oh. Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay, I still need to find something for the center of my loop. So hang on, give me 1 second. I gotta go raccooning. I'll be right back. Black and brown, but honestly, I love them both. And for those of you who missed it, hang on. If you maybe popping in late, this is the first kit. This is the first kit. I'm not a Skull fan either, but that hat is perfection. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. So this was the first one. Ugh. Drama mama. Okay, let me go raccooning for something to put in the middle of my bow. Give me 1 second. This is where we get to go through our inventory. Ooh. Hold the phone. I got a whole little bin full of ornaments. I'm sure we can, let's see. We could do silver. Oh, silver might be perfect. We got a spider. Spider gets lost. I got a white one. Oh, do I have a small white one? See, does anyone else do this? You just collect your little bins of random things. Okay, I think black rosette. Does that blend in way too much? Y'all help me out. What should I put in the middle of my bow? Black rosette. I'm kind of digging that, even though it kind of blends in. Yes, yay, nay. Or, I've got a brown black ornament. I've got the silver. I think I kind of like the silver because it kind of looks like a big pearl. It looks like a big pearl. What do y'all think? I think that's the winner. I think that's the winner. Go with me. Trust me. I think that's the one. Okay. Clean this up real quick. We'll see. We'll see if it pays off. No ornament, says Danette. What? I love the ornament idea. I love it. I love it, girlfriend. All right. We're going to dip it. And Miss Emma says silver. Thank you, Miss Emma. Thank you, Miss Emma. it kind of gives that nod to the pearl look. I don't have a big pearl. I know. I feel like I haven't said that in a while. I don't have that. I used to say that all the time when you guys would throw out suggestions. I don't have that. Well, thank you. So I'm just keeping it there until it dries. What did y'all think on these kits? Did you like them? And look how much you're going to get extra. So you can use these. I didn't even use the brown. I didn't even use it, but that's okay. You've got that. You've got 2 brown picks now for a fall design, for a Christmas design. Chocolate brown design would be beautiful. A red rose, says Miss Lori. That would have been pretty. That would have been pretty. I really kind of like the... I mean, it reflects too. I don't know if y'all can see that in the light, but he reflects so pretty. Yes, I believe both kits. Did both kits sell? Nicole, which one did you claim, girl? All right, let's get a quick little clean so I don't inhale any glitter. Quick little clean. Pull. Oh, we got the pull. Okay, y'all. Will y'all play with me? Come on, play a game. Let's participate in the poll. Don't make me get out my shame bell. Or is that what you guys are hoping for? Are you hoping I'll get out my shame bell? Don't make me get out the shame bell. Come on, participate in the poll. It's this cool little thing right up there. Oh, it's Spooky Raven. Okay. Spooky Raven. Okay, so the pink one is available. If someone wanted it, let me know. I will happily set that aside for y'all. Thank you guys so much. So this one is available. I love her. I love her. Perfect in a salon, nail salon, I think, hair salon. And then we also did this fun kit. Now the kit does not come with the top hat, and the kit does not come with the base. So if you guys wanted to recreate this, you'll need to get a cake stand or a candlestick. As far as like where to find some of these types of items, you can source it Hobby Lobby or thrift storing, antiquing. I kind of find them all over the place. Most of y'all said the black and brown. Okay, well, thanks. Both are precious, says Miss Teresa. Thank you. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. Do you guys want to see? Do y'all want to see my newest released kit real quick? We're going to switch modes real quick, and then I'll get out of your hair so y'all can enjoy your evening. We're going to set these aside right over here. I'm going to show you guys my newest kit because I am so excited about this. Okay. Set this aside. Now, this kit is going to be a little bit more, okay? This kit comes with every single thing you are going to need. So with my discount code, which is TC20, you'll get 20% off. If you purchase the kit in and of by itself, you will get free shipping. If you want to do any other shopping, check out separately. That way you don't get charged shipping, okay? How pretty they boxed this up for me. I just love TMI. We called this the Cindy Lou kit. So for those of you that are Grinch fans, the pink and the lime green is going to be a twist on Grinch colors this year. You're going to see it at a lot of places. It's going to be very popular. It's going to be very hot. This was something we saw a lot of. And I'm really excited to get to put this together because normally whimsy is not my style, but I'm obsessed with this. I think it's going to be so much fun. So let me walk you through what we're going to do. Okay, the focal piece of this design is a brand new product. I know everyone makes the lollipops with the foam, but you don't have to do that. Hey, Miss Joni. This kit comes with these super fun plastic and glittered lollipops. This is lime green. Miss Lori, hello, how are you, friend? Miss seeing you. Miss seeing you. I asked Miss Deb. I was like, where's Lori? Big hearts to you, my dear. Okay, I know for my TikTok folks, you're gonna hop over to Facebook because on TikTok, this looks red. It is not red. It is a very pretty fuchsia pink. I promise you, it is not red. Oh, shame on TikTok. Shame on TikTok. For the lollipops, do you leave the plastic on? That's totally preference. If you want to leave the plastic on, leave the plastic on. If you don't, take it off. If you want to add a bow on, add a bow on. If you want to get some cool decorative trim to zhuzh up the lollipop, zhuzh it up. I'm telling y'all, you need to pop over to Facebook right now. The color difference here is crazy. This is not red. It is hot fuchsia pink. This is wild. TikTok, what are you doing? I have no filters on. Same camera, same location. That's cuckoo. Okay. The ornament looks red too. Their coloring is crazy. This is a pink ornament. This is a pink ornament. I swear it's not red. So don't get this kit. Do not purchase this kit if you love it as red. It's not red, my friends. It is hot fuchsia pink, okay? I know. She filled me in. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing better, my dear. I hope you're doing better, my dear. Two of these really pretty green and white plaid ornaments. So we're doing Cindy Lou, which is pink and lime green. I know, right, Debbie? Candy. The color difference on this is cuckoo right now. I can't even believe it. What is it going to do the same thing to the ribbon? I'm shooketh. I am shooketh. It's cuckoo. Okay, so that's going to be those are the main elements, okay? We're going to use pink, drift edge, not red. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I was just on Facebook. There's not a filter. I made sure there's no filter before I went live. I don't know what it is. But this is pink snowdrift mesh. Okay, those cattails that I used in the skeleton design, like I said, these cattail tips are beautiful. They have them in a lime green. It's so pretty. Lots of movement, lots of texture. Really, really pretty and fun. You're going to get 2 of these bundles of the cattails. I know, it's a completely different color. Completely different color. It's cuckoo. Cuckoo. Cuckoo-cuckoo. Okay, you're going to get not 1, not 2, but 3 sprays of this David Christopher pick. It's white and it's got glitter on it. It's not the Lycopodium. It's a little tiny bit different, okay? But you're going to get 3 of those. We're going to design this on a pink 24-inch swag. I know, the color difference is wild to me right now. I'm so glad you guys came over to Facebook to see the color difference. It's cuckoo. So we're going to design this on a pink swag. And the ribbons, let me tell you. Okay, the new deluxe line I'm obsessed with. I love it. And almost every single pattern, really, they're all phenomenal. Check out this ribbon, okay? It has the Harlequin print with the lime green on the back. I haven't committed to my design yet for the bow, but if you wanted to reverse it and do the lime green with the pink, just like we did tonight, you can. That's how cool this ribbon is. But I love this pink and lime green. I think it's going to be perfect. I think it's going to be beautiful. So let me show you the other ribbons that come with this. And it does kind of pull pink on the TikTok side, so I don't know. We're going to do another deluxe ribbon. So your kit is going to come with 2 deluxe ribbons. The pink diamond and then a pink satin. Not red on TikTok. It's not red on TikTok. If you back up the product, they show up in pink in the box. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Okay, and then for our green ribbons, we're doing a 1.5-inch lime green and white. Again, the color on this is not true, but it has this really, really fun sparkly chenille edge. And then we're going to do a solid 1.5-inch green velvet with that same tinsel glitter edge on there. So those are going to be our ribbons we're going to use for this design. Can you all see the vision? Can you all see it? I know pink Pink Christmas is not for everyone, but can y'all see the vision? Because I'm obsessed with this. I think this is going to be so fun. It is normally $131, but if you use my code TC20 for 20% off, you will get this kit for under $105, and you get free shipping. And you can't really think of that as the cost for the design because, like tonight, I always try to put more things in your kit than you are going to need. That way you can use some of these items for another design. You're really spreading out your investment. So you're not even going to use all of your mesh. You're going to have leftover mesh. And the ribbons, you're going to have tons and tons left over. So this is called the Cindy Lou Christmas kit. It just dropped last week, I believe. You guys can shop and get this. There are limited supplies of this, limited quantities. So if this is speaking to you, snag this kit up. You can find it under custom wreath boxes. Okay, it came to 112. Okay, gotcha, girl. Thank you. Oh, with the tax. There's tax. There's tax. Thank you, Miss Terry. So don't forget that tax. All right, y'all. Did y'all have fun tonight? Did you learn something? We did a twofer, not one, but two designs tonight, showing two completely different ways to do these. I love them so much. I hope y'all had a lot of fun. If you purchase this kit and you make your own design, whether you use it like I did or you did something totally different, send me photos of your design. I would love to see them, and I would love to post them. TC20, Connie, is my code. So when you go to checkout, you'll type in TC20. That's my code, and you'll get 20% off. You cannot combine any other discount code or free shipping with that. So in order to get the free shipping on the kits, if you want to purchase a kit, complete your order, check out, and then if you want to shop for ribbons or picks or ribbons, signs, other things that you want to shop for just separately, and you can still use my code separately, that way you get free shipping on the kits. That's how you can kind of work it so you get even more savings. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's been a hot minute since we've hung out, but we will see y'all again soon. And again, I can't thank y'all so much. I can't wait to get to hang out and jam music with you guys. I hope y'all had fun. If y'all are shopping TMI, remember my code. You can use it anytime. Even if something is already on sale, you can use that code, TC20. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best. Have a great night, guys. Bye. Facebook friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great night.